Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Are you ready to travel the world with me? Because I'm so excited. I've got my comfy travel pants on, and I've already spritzed myself with some duty-free perfume. Today, we're counting down the top destinations to visit in the world. We're talking bucket list destinations, the kind of places you see on postcards and dream about. Get those passports ready, people, because you're gonna want to book a trip as soon as possible. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more amazing travel content. And don't forget to pack your sense of adventure. And maybe some extra snacks, for the plane. First stop, Paris, the city of love. They say romance is in the air in Paris, but I think it's in the croissants too. Have you ever had a bad croissant? No, me neither. They're just magical there. Okay, but seriously, Paris is stunning. You've got the Eiffel Tower, of course, which is just as impressive in person, I promise. I mean, you can see it from practically everywhere in the city. It's like a giant, sparkly beacon of joy. And then there's the Louvre, home to some of the most famous works of art in the world, like the Mona Lisa. Although personally, I'm more of a Venus de Milo kind of gal. No arms, less to worry about. But the real magic of Paris is just strolling along the Seine, hand in hand with someone you love, or even just with a really good baguette. The cobblestone streets, the charming cafes, the scent of freshly baked bread. It's enough to make you want to sell all your belongings and become a mime, Paris, you have my heart and my stomach. Next up, we're jetting off to Tokyo, Japan, a city that's like stepping into the future, but with really good sushi. We're talking robots, neon lights, and bullet trains that'll make your head spin. But don't worry, Tokyo's got a heart of gold underneath all that high-tech glitz. You can find it in the peaceful temples, the traditional tea ceremonies, and the quiet beauty of a perfectly raked Zen garden. Speaking of gardens, you have to visit the Shinjuku Gyoen National Garden, especially in the spring when the cherry blossoms are in bloom. It's like a real-life fairy tale. And don't even get me started on the food. Sushi, ramen, tempura, it's a foodie's paradise, I'm telling you. Just be prepared for a little culture shock because in Tokyo, everything's a little bit extra. But hey, that's what makes it so fun. Tokyo, you're one wild ride, and I, for one, am buckled up and ready for more. Next stop, the city that never sleeps, the Big Apple, the concrete jungle where dreams are made of, New York City. And let me tell you, this city lives up to the hype. From the iconic Empire State Building to the bright lights of Times Square, New York is a feast for the senses. I mean, where else can you hail a cab with a flick of your wrist and get a bagel with a schmear at 3 a.m? Talk about convenience. Take a stroll through Central Park, catch a Broadway show, or just wander the streets and soak up the energy of this incredible city. And if you're feeling adventurous, grab a slice of pizza from a street vendor and see how many pigeons you can befriend. Just remember, in New York, anything is possible. You might even run into Lady Gaga walking her dog. Okay, maybe not, but you never know. New York, you're expensive, crowded, and a little bit crazy. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Ciao Bella, it's time to say buongiorno to Rome, Italy, a city that's like one giant open-air museum. I mean, you can't throw a meatball without hitting a historical landmark in this place. First up, the Colosseum, where gladiators once battled it out. Imagine the stories those walls could tell. And don't forget to toss a coin in the Trevi Fountain. Legend has it that it'll guarantee your return to Rome. I've thrown about 20 coins in there just to be safe. And of course, no trip to Rome is complete without a visit to Vatican City, the smallest country in the world, and home to the Pope. The art and architecture inside the Vatican museums are absolutely breathtaking. But the real magic of Rome lies in its charming backstreets, where you can stumble upon hidden trattorias serving up the most delicious pasta you've ever tasted. Just make sure to wear comfortable shoes, because you'll be doing a lot of walking. Rome, you're ancient, beautiful, and you make a mean spaghetti carbonara. What's not to love? G'day, mates. We're heading down under to Sydney, Australia, a city that's as beautiful as it is laid back. And trust me, the accents are even more charming in person. First things first, you have to see the Sydney Opera House. It's even more impressive in person, and that's saying something. And while you're there, take a stroll across the Harbour Bridge for some killer views of the city. But Sydney's not just about the landmarks. It's about soaking up the sun on Bondi Beach, enjoying a BBQ with friends, and maybe even spotting a kangaroo or two in the wild. Just watch out for the drop bears. Those things are vicious. Okay, just kidding. Maybe. Sydney, you're the perfect mix of city and beach, and you've definitely stolen a piece of my heart, along with my sunglasses and flip-flops. Next up, we're off to Cape Town, South Africa, a city that's as vibrant and diverse as its people. From stunning natural beauty to a rich history and culture, Cape Town has something for everyone. For adventure seekers, there's Table Mountain, which offers breathtaking views of the city and the ocean. And if you're feeling brave, you can even hike to the top. Or, you can take the cable car like a normal person. I don't judge. For history buffs, a visit to Robben Island, where Nelson Mandela was imprisoned for 18 years, is a must-do. It's a sobering but important reminder of South Africa's past. And no trip to Cape Town is complete without experiencing the local culture. Visit the colorful Bo-Kaap neighborhood, try some traditional Cape Malay cuisine, and soak up the vibrant energy of this incredible city. Cape Town, you're a beautiful mess of history, culture, and stunning scenery, and I can't wait to come back and explore more. Get ready to samba because we're heading to Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, the city of sun, sand, and non-stop celebration. This city knows how to party, and you're invited. First up, you have to see Christ the Redeemer statue perched high above the city. It's even more awe-inspiring in person, trust me. And while you're up there, enjoy the panoramic views of Rio's famous beaches, like Copacabana and Ipanema. Speaking of beaches, you can't go to Rio without experiencing beach culture. So grab your swimsuit, slather on the sunscreen, and get ready to soak up the sun and the vibrant atmosphere. And if you're lucky enough to be in Rio during Carnival, hold on to your hats. It's a whirlwind of music, dancing, and colorful costumes that will leave you breathless. Rio, you're a feast for the senses, and I'm already dreaming of my next caipirinha on the beach. Prepare to be amazed, because we're traveling to Santorini, Greece, an island that's straight out of a dream. With its whitewashed villages, blue-domed churches, and stunning sunsets over the Aegean Sea, Santorini is the ultimate romantic getaway. Stroll through the narrow streets of Oia, watch the sunset from the ruins of a Venetian castle, and take a dip in the crystal-clear waters of the Aegean Sea. And don't forget to try the local Santorini wine. Whether you're looking for a relaxing vacation or an adventure-filled getaway, Santorini has something for everyone. Just be prepared to fall in love with the island, the people, and the incredible food. Santorini, you're a photographer's paradise and a traveler's dream come true. Hold on to your hats and your wallets, because we're off to Dubai, UAE, a city that's all about luxury, extravagance, and pushing the limits of what's possible. First up, the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world. The views from the top are absolutely mind-blowing, and if you're feeling brave, you can even skydive from it. Me? I'll be enjoying my date with a gold-flaked cappuccino at the observation deck. Dubai's also a shopper's paradise, with everything from designer boutiques to traditional souks. And when you're ready to escape the city heat, you can hit the slopes at Ski Dubai, an indoor ski resort in the middle of the desert. Yes, you heard that right. Skiing in the desert. Dubai, you're over the top, extravagant, and a little bit crazy. And I can't wait to see what you come up with next. Last but not least, we're finishing our journey in Bali, Indonesia, aka Paradise on Earth. Seriously, this place is so beautiful it should be illegal. Picture this. Lush rice paddies, pristine beaches, ancient temples, and the friendliest people you'll ever meet. Bali is a feast for the senses and a balm for the soul. Start your day with a yoga class overlooking the ocean, followed by a traditional Balinese massage. Spend the afternoon exploring ancient temples like Uluwatu Temple, perched dramatically on a cliff overlooking the sea. And in the evening, indulge in a delicious meal of nasi goreng or satay ayam while watching the sunset over the ocean. Bali, you're a spiritual haven, a surfer's paradise, and the perfect place to relax, recharge, and reconnect with yourself. I'm already planning my next trip back. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing travel content. We've got so many more adventures to share with you. Let us know in the comments which destination is on your bucket list. And if you have any tips for fellow travelers, be sure to share those too. See you in the next video. Safe travels, everyone.